Hey guys, so today I thought I'd talk a little bit. I've been asked about a lot lately. AHAs, BHAs, PHAs, LHAs, exfoliating acids. All of these have been asked quite a few times from people asking which one they should use, if they need to use this, can they use this, is it okay not to use anything, and lots of different skin types. So let me start out with the most common, the most popular, the most researched alpha hydroxy acids. Generally, alpha hydroxy acids are great at exfoliating skin, brightening skin, and also, if you use a high enough percentage, they can also improve collagen production in the skin, which in the long run helps fight fine lines and wrinkles. When your collagen degrades the older you get, I think you lose a lot of volume like every year after you turn 30 or something like that. Your volume just continues to decrease. And when collagen decreases and you notice fine lines and wrinkles, your skin isn't as plump. So if you get a good amount of alpha hydroxy acids, 10% and above, you can also help with collagen production. So generally for people with aging skin that don't really have any other skin concerns, I typically will recommend alpha hydroxy acids to them. Generally, glycolic acid is one of the most researched, lactic acid as well. So if you're looking for collagen production, you're aging, you don't have issues with acne or anything like that, or sensitive skin, alpha hydroxy acid might be the best one for you. I really like the Paula's Choice 10% alpha hydroxy acid serum. The other one I tend to like is the Allies of Skin Mandelic Pigmentation Corrector. Mandelic acid as an alpha hydroxy acid is one of the most gentle of them, just because the molecular size is larger, so it doesn't absorb as readily and therefore isn't irritating. This one contains 11% blend of mandelic, lactic, and a little bit of salicylic acid in there. So if you have aging skin, looking for something to help brighten skin up, alpha hydroxy acid is where it's at. And if you can get 10% and above, then you will go with the research that has proven 10% and above can help with collagen production. If you're new to exfoliants, don't start at 10%, pick a 5%. Paula's Choice has another 5% exfoliant. There's a lot of brands that have 5%. So if you have sensitive skin or new to exfoliants, alpha hydroxy exfoliants, start there and then build up. Don't just start out going crazy with 10%. You know what? You might not have any issues, but it's just better to start slow. Generally, with everything having to skincare, start slow. Okay, next up, the second most popular is BHAs, beta-hydroxy acids, also known as salicylic acid, which is typically a great exfoliant for those with acne-prone skin, those who are prone to blackheads, any issues like that. So beta-hydroxy acids are going to be great for you, especially if you notice blackheads. You know what you can also do? I hear a lot of people, I just have blackheads on my nose and that's it. You could just use a beta-hydroxy acid on your nose and use alpha hydroxy acid everywhere else, or you can use a blend combo, which I have a few of those I'll recommend too. So for beta-hydroxy acids, Geek, new brand, they just came out with a 2%, what they call it, a detoxifying facial serum. I hate that word, detoxifying. It doesn't mean anything. But anyway, I forgive them their marketing logo because otherwise it's a good product and pretty affordable. 2%. Next up, if you have more stubborn issues, the Paula's Choice 4% BHA pore refining treatment is great. It is strong. 4% beta-hydroxy acid is pretty much going to be the strongest one you see out there, other than the Paula's Choice 9%, which is meant to be used as a spot treatment, not all over large areas of your face. But this one is great if you are don't have very sensitive skin or just very stubborn blackheads. The 4% is the way to go. So beta-hydroxy acids, there you go. So if you have issues of both fine lines and pore issues, you can use the beta-hydroxy acid on specific areas and then use the alpha hydroxy everywhere else. Just don't overlap them because your skin will not be happy if you do that. Okay, next up I'm going to talk about LHAs, which is actually a close relative of salicylic acid. It's kind of a derivative salicylic acid. Typically, if you notice any LHA products, it's typically going to be a L'Oreal brand or La Roche-Posay, L'Oreal, things like that. Bless you. Sorry. Cameraman just sneezed. I had to bless him. So, however, there is one product that has an LHA in it that is not owned by them. They must have bought the rights to use it. I don't know. But that is the Rovectin Clean LHA Ampoule. And this one is a nice one. LHA is a milder version of BHA. And if you have very sensitive skin, and most, even 2% BHAs are too strong, LHA might be the way to go. It's worth a try. And most of the brands that have the LHAs are L'Oreal, because I think they still own the patent. Rovectin must have got the patent or must have bought the right to use it or some negotiation, I'm sure. But anyway, so if BHAs are too strong, but you still notice acne, breakouts, things like that, LHA might be the way to go. Okay, now next up, PHAs. PHAs are very gentle. They are probably the most gentle out of all of them. So if you have very sensitive skin, rosacea prone skin, eczema prone skin, skin that is just very sensitive, or if you use a lot of other actives in your other routines, strong retinoids, PHAs can be the way to go because they're so gentle. The one I really like is the Inkey PHA toner. It's super gentle. It's very affordable. No fragrance in it either. And a way to go for very sensitive skin. Or PHAs can sometimes be a way to kind of work your way up into stronger things, just start out. But a lot of people with rosacea and things like that, a lot of exfoliants are just too rough or can be more irritating than they do help. So PHA is a way to go. Just still incorporate something in your routine and also gain some of the good benefits without the side effects of irritation, dryness, flakiness, and redness. Okay, then I've got 3 other products that I recommend that have a nice combination. The Near Purito AHA BHA refreshing solution. This one contains those. It's got glycolic acid and salicylic acid and then citric acid. But this one contains a nice combination of all of those. It is strong. So keep that in mind. If you're new to exfoliants, be very cautious with this one because it's strong. I mean, 2% salicylic acid on its own is strong, and then you add in 7% and tends to be a little strong. The Murad Resurgence Replenishing Multi-Acid Peel is great. It contains a nice combination. I'm trying to remember. AHAs, BHAs in here. So this one's a nice combo. It's pricey, but shop around because I've heard some people being able to find it at some other stores for like a good deal or at Murad. And then last but not least, the Holly Frog AHA BHA serum is really nice. It's kind of an oil-based serum. It feels really nicely hydrating. It's got a nice combination of different exfoliants. So if you want the benefits of both exfoliants, why not try something with a combo of multiple exfoliants? So unless you're using other strong retinoids or things like that, just be very cautious. Don't use them in the same routine, especially if you're very new to them. Start out slow. Slow is the key with everything in skincare, and don't start more than one product at one time because you'll never know if you get irritated which product was causing it, or also if you have some good effects, you might wrongly attribute it to the wrong product, and then you don't want to do that because you're wasting money fast, and I'm good at that. But anyway, so those are my thoughts on different exfoliants. It's amazing how many different ones there are, and there's so many different products, but these are all pretty good and unscented or non-fragranced, so pretty friendly for sensitive skin. So anyway, I want to hear from you guys what your favorite exfoliant is. If you have a preference, LHAs, PHAs, AHAs, BHAs, what your favorites are. So anyway, leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. The other day I did laundry and I realized like every shirt in the laundry basket was camouflage. I don't know. I have a problem with it. I love camouflage. I even have a camouflage mask. So anyway, I'm such a dork. Okay, anyway, thank you guys so much, and I will see you more tomorrow. Okay, bye guys.